The only thing that people do with their friends these days is spend money on food and go drink alcohol. And this is all my friend group was doing for a very long time. And this past weekend, we had a revelation that changed our friend group entirely, right? Because we're sitting at a dinner and drinking a bunch of alcohol, spending a bunch of money that we don't have on a bunch of food that we don't need. And one of my buddies, Tommy, looks at the group. He goes, guys, I'm done living like this. There's no reason to do this, to spend this money, to wake up hungover every single day. He goes, I'm tired of it. And we're making a change. We go, Tommy, what are you talking about? I'm actually enjoying my beer and I'm eating great fried chicken. So what's the issue? He goes, we can't do this any longer. And I have an idea that's going to change everything. Okay, Tommy, what's your idea? He goes, tomorrow night, Saturday night, everyone's coming to my house. We're not going out. We're not partying. We're not drinking. We're doing a game night. You know what's good with a game night, Tommy? A bunch of fucking beers and a joint. But fine, I'll hear you out. I go, what kind of game night are you thinking? Should I bring Monopoly? Are we going to play Life? We're going to play Mahjong, maybe chess? He goes, no. He goes, not that kind of game night, right? He looks at the crowd. He goes, guys, here's what I'm thinking, right? We're all getting a little bit older. We need to be learning more things. We're not in school anymore. We don't learn new things unless we voluntarily want to learn them. And I want to keep learning. And so here's what I want all of you to do. And I was honestly blown away when he said this, but it was honestly a great idea. Because he goes, we're all knowledgeable in our own specific fields, right? So what I want everyone to do before tomorrow night at my house is make a Quizlet study guide on a field of your choice, something that you're knowledgeable on. Make a study guide, and we're going to all come to my house. We're going to plug in the HDMI cord to the computer, and we're going to present our study guides to everybody in the group. And by the end of it, we'll all learn at least 5 new things, right? He looks over at me and goes, Max, for example, you could do something about fashion, right? Interior design, mid-century modern furniture. I go, wow, you're really nailing it with the hammer, bro. He looks at my other buddy, philosophy, math, fucking pottery, whatever it may be that we have skills in. He's like, y'all make a study guide about it. Come to my house, and we're going to study, and we're going to learn, right? So, all right, actually, I'm getting excited at this point because it sounds like a good time. So I go home that evening, go to sleep, I wake up hungover, and I realize Tommy's right. I make a study guide that day about fashion. I took his advice, and I show up to his house. And of course, there's a bucket of beers in the middle of the living room, because why not drink while you do it? And I get in there, Tommy's lighting a joint on the couch, but then my buddy's presenting a whole fucking study guide about pottery and the history of pottery and showing the pottery that he's made and how to get started and the things you need. Next thing you know, I'm learning about food and different Italian dishes from my Italian friend. I'm learning about women's rights from one of our girlfriends. They're just like, okay, you're sick. And then one of my buddies goes, you know what, guys? What I'm really good at is drinking. And here's a rundown of the history of beer and how to drink beer the right way. I'm like, all right, bro. And he's giving us a live demonstration while he's doing it. It was the most fun night we've ever had as a group, right? Yeah, we drank a little bit. We saved more money than going to the bar, though. And then by the end of it, we all had fucking a bunch of study guides that we can go tap back into whenever we want. I'm telling you, the Quizlet study guide presentation night is an unmatched method. You're going to save a bunch of money and you're going to learn a bunch of shit. What's better than that?